Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello all, it is the previous discussion and the topic is economic. I am a faculty from the Ganesh IAS Academy and we are already covered 2023 question. Now we are going through the 2022 question. Let's start the discussion. This is again direct current affair question, okay? Because in 2022 and 2021 there was a news related to the credit rating agencies, okay? So it's all about that question, okay? It's all about that news, okay? But even though you don't know about that news, you can easily answer these kinds of questions because they have a key within this question, okay? They themselves gave a key to you to answer these kinds of questions, okay? See, first of all, look into the question. Consider the following statement. In India, credit rating agencies are regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. That itself makes this question much more easier because RBI don't have any role with stock market, okay? This credit rating agencies comes under the or comes in relationship between the stock market, okay? Stock borrowings, stock investments, okay? So if you are going to invest towards some company or else you are going to lend the money towards a company, means there it comes the credit rating agency, okay? So it's purely all about SEBI. So that itself makes that the first statement is wrong, okay? With this elimination of the one, you can directly get into the answer that 2 and 3 is correct, okay? Without going to read on the second and third statement, you can easily answer these kinds of questions, okay? See, just look into the second statement. The rating agency, popularly known as ICRA, is a public limited company. I don't even know what about the ICRA, okay? Even though if I know about ICRA in the news, I don't know whether it is a public limited company or a private company. But it is none of my business because I know the answer, okay? Then third statement. Brickwork Rating is an Indian credit rating agency. I don't know about it, okay? So you don't need to know about certain things, okay? Because they already gave you the key to the answer, okay? In that question itself there is a key, okay? So you can easily answer these kinds of questions, okay? First of all, why this question they asked? What is the issue with the credit rating agency, okay? That you have to know because they may ask that thing in the future prelims question or else in the mains also, okay? See, first of all, we will get into the issue, after which we will discuss it, okay? Usually credit rating agency, what they will do is they will rate the credit worthiness of the borrower, okay? Borrower or else called as issuer. Issuer means they will issue the bond and they will borrow money, okay? Okay, so this is the relation, okay? They will issue a bond and get the money from the lender or an investor, okay? So consider that I am an investor, okay? I can't rate the agency, okay? I can't find whether this question is whether this company is worthy, okay? Whether this company is credit worthy, because that is the company may be the new to the field, okay? They may be the new startup or they will start at a new entrepreneurship, okay? So I can't rate that company, okay? Whether they will able to return the principal money and the interest within the time frame, I don't know, okay? So in that scenario, I need a credit rating agency, okay? They will rate the companies who are in the market. They are looking for a lenders, okay? So they will rate whether the company is credit worthy or not, okay? Based on the ratings only I am going to invest the money towards the company, okay? So the main activity of the credit rating agency is to just rate the company whether it is credit worthy or not, whether they will return the money in the correct time period or not, okay, whether they will survey in the market or not, okay, or else they will just rate the agency based on the previous activities, okay, whether they become a defaulter towards certain company, whether they become a defaulter towards certain investors, based on their previous activity they will rate the company, okay. So this is the major outcome, this is the major activity of the credit rating agency. So that is the only thing they will do, okay. So credit rating agency will rate, so they will rate the company, okay. The rating may be like AAA, okay, AA, AAB, these are the rating, okay, they will give. So if I am the investor means I will just look into the list of companies and also the rating the credit rating agency provided, okay, I will think that okay, this company have a higher credit worthiness, so I will lend to that company because my money will be secured, okay, risk free. I will go for a idea based on the rating only, okay. So this is the major activity of the credit rating agency. But the issue that arose was, first is issuer pay model, which means the funding activity towards the credit rating agency is done by the issuer of the bond, which means the borrower, which means the company, okay. See, consider that I am a person, okay, I am asking for a money, okay, I am asking for a money to invest in my business, okay. So there is a credit rating agency that is going to rate me, okay. I am the person going to invest, or else I am going to fund that credit rating agency. Means what they will do, in favor of me they will rate me in a higher manner, okay. Even though I may be the defaulter, okay, I have a lesser credit score in the previous year, okay, but still I am the person going to fund that credit rating agency, means they will rate in a higher manner, okay. That is called as issuer pay model, okay, which means the credit rating agency was funded by the issuer of the bond, okay. So this is the major concern, because what will this is called as conflict of interest, okay, because this person is funding me, how can I act against him, okay, how can I be stand against him, because this person is going to fund me. So this is called as conflict of interest, okay, it is ethically wrong, okay. So this thing was happened in India, okay, and SEBI warned against it, and they said it as change from the issuer pay model to investor pay model, which means I am the person going to invest a certain money and I am asking the credit rating agency to rate that person, and for that rating activities I will fund you, okay. So you do your work in a more correct and ethical way, because I am the person going to lend the money. If that person is going to become a defaulter, means I will going to lose some money. So do the work in a proper way with the moral ethics, with the morality and ethics, and I am going to fund that person. That is called as investor pay model, okay. So actually SEBI is against this issuer pay model and they are upholding the investor pay model. This is why this news was in, this is why the news is in that time period, okay. So that only the credit rating agency become a major news at that time period, okay. So in future they may ask the questions like issuer pay model is related to what, okay. In such a way also they may make a question, okay. or the investor pay model is related to what? Okay, so in such a manner also they may ask the question. Okay, so that only it was in the newspaper. Okay, let's discuss about something about what is SEBI and what are their activities. Okay, because they may ask SEBI also in the forthcoming exams. Okay, for that only. Okay, SEBI is a statutory body. It was established in 1992 after the huge economic reform that India done. Okay, in 1991 they moved into the LPG era. Okay, after that only they started the SEBI. Okay, so their major activity is to safeguard the investors' money. Okay, so their main focus is to safeguard the investor money. Okay, for that they will do lot of regulations. Okay, so they have the power of quasi judicial, quasi executive and quasi legislative. This may be the question. Okay, so SEBI have all the three powers. Okay, quasi judicial, quasi legislative, quasi executive. Consider that if there is any need for certain law, means they can even make a law. Okay, that is the power they are holding. Okay, that is called as quasi legislative. They can form a new rules and regulations to safeguard the investors money. Okay, that thing they can do. Okay, such a way only they gave a rule for the issuer pay model and the investor pay model. Okay, next thing is quasi executive. Okay, they can get into the any investors or into the any company's book of profit or a book of account, and they can do the executive work also. Okay, that is the another thing. Next thing is quasi judicial. They can judge whether the thing is happening in a correct way. Okay, they can look into the fraudulent activities. Okay, so based on their quasi judicial activities, they can give certain punishments also. Okay, so these are the three major responsibilities or the power they are holding. Okay, so the UPSC may ask certain questions like that, whether SEBI is the quasi judicial or not. Okay, so they may make a statement related to that. Okay, so please be more conscious about certain things. Okay, next, what about ICRA? Okay, see, these things are not more important, but just for your information I'm giving this. Okay, so it is one of the public limited company also. It is listed in the Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the reason for the question. Okay, it is the source for the question is all about issuer pay model versus investor pay model. Okay, that leads to the news, and for that only they ask certain questions like this. Okay, so with the basic idea about what the RBI will do, what the SEBI will do, you can answer these kinds of questions. Okay.